Today the real estate experience is right here in Segar Road, located in the Bukit Panjang area. So what actually surprised me is that there is in fact a tennis court located within a HDB estate, and I did a quick check. In fact, this tennis court is the only tennis court that is available in the whole entire Singapore HDB estate. But of course, today we are going to showcase to you a 5-room model located on the high floor that is a very beautifully, nicely done up. Okay, so if you're out in the market in the Bukit Panjang area looking for a renovated house, then this home tour is definitely made for you. Let's go! So we are right here at this 5-room model at a 101 square meter layout unit. So if you enter from the main door, what you actually be greeted in right over here will be the very minimalist kind of an industrial style home that is actually created by the owner. So as you enter right here, what you can see is that for the flooring wise, in fact, it's all homogeneous tilings, which are the 600mm by 600mm size. So in fact, the owner initially opted to have the cement street style kind of a looking, because that will actually make it more industrial kind. But because the cement street itself will actually tends to make your feet very cold, which is not very good for your health, so the owner in fact opted to have the homogeneous house instead. So come on into the living hall area. So you can see is that you can do up easily to a huge 2-seater or even a 3-seater couch for your leisure time watching a TV. TV wise, you can easily do up to a 70-inch TV depending on the width that you actually want to create. Industrial style kind of a downlight things has already been done up, and of course the fan right over here is under the brand name of Haiku, which costs more than $1,000. Okay, of course the owner will be actually leaving this behind. So moving on right here, as you can see is that, okay, in fact the initial color for the window frame is not this color. Okay, so the owner actually painted it to suit it the more industrial feel, and you do have definitely a lot of natural lights and ventilation coming across the entire living hall and also the dining area, due to the fact is that we do have 5 huge panels of these full length windows as well. Okay, so let's move on over to the dining area. So dining area wise, you do get to have this huge space located in one corner just right beside the kitchen. So as you can see over here, the dining wise, you can do up to a 4-seater, 6-seater or even an 8-seater to host your family and friends over the weekend. So wall fan has already been nicely installed, so if you actually feel that the house is a little bit warm or that, you can actually just on this wall fan as well, okay, during your meal. Okay, so that's it for the living and dining area. So next up, let's take a look at the enclosed kitchen. So before I introduce you to more features, I have to emphasize one thing is that the wall tiles in fact is very unique, due to the fact is that every single tiling of these wall tiles is in fact shaved off first before putting up onto the wall. You definitely need to come and feel it and see it for yourself. So of course, the flooring wise throughout the entire enclosed kitchen will be the anti-slip homogeneous tiles. Okay, very industrial feel as well. So right over here, the see-through glass has already been nicely, beautifully installed by the owner. Okay, this is also allows to have a lot of natural lights to shine into this enclosed kitchen area while you're preparing your food and all for meals for your families and loved ones. So right opposite will be a top-bottom cabinet, already nicely done up as well. And in fact, right here, the countertop will be the compact plus thick color countertop. Okay, backsplash wise, the owner did opt to have any darker skin backsplash, but instead they opted to have it together with the same countertop design right over here. Okay, so moving on to this little corner, you do get to have this laundry area for you to put in your washer cum dryer as well. And if you are a person who enjoys heavy cooking and all, you can easily just open up these windows located right beside me, okay, for better ventilation. So before we continue the rest of the home tour, let's take a look at what are the surrounding amenities that is within this estate. This lovely home is just an 8 minutes walk from Fajar LRT on the Bukit Panjang line and is extremely close to the KJE. And if you are feeling hungry, travel to the Fajar Shopping Centre, Greenwich Shopping Centre, and the nearby 485 Segar Road to satisfy all your shopping and foodies needs. If you are feeling a little adventurous, head down to the famous Bukit Panjang Hawker Centre and Market, Helion Mall, and Bukit Panjang Plaza for more eateries and restaurants. Being near the Upper Seletar Reservoir, you'll be sure to find a tons of green space to choose from. Take a leisure stroll down Bukit Panjang Neighbourhood 5 Park, Zhenhua Nature Park, or even Pipeline Park. And if you're looking for more recreation, go down to the Bukit Panjang CC and Segar Cashew CC for a slew of activities. Parents will be pleased to know that Beacon Primary, Greenwich Primary, Zhenhua Secondary and Primary, and West Spring Secondary are only within a 2-kilometer radius. Let's continue with the home tour. So along this corridor walkway, on my right will be the common bathroom, which can be easily accessed by the 2 common bedrooms located just right opposite. So come on in. Anti-slip floor tiles and wall tile has already been nicely installed. So right where I'm standing here, you do have the shower area that comes with this sliding glass door to in fact prevent water from dripping out. So faucet wise, you can see is that everything has been nicely installed. It's actually by Hans Grohe. So let's move on to the common bedroom. So for this particular common bedroom, I won't be able to show it to you guys. In fact, the owner's relative is in the midst of a shifting house. So right now, in fact, we are using this as a storage area. But if you actually take a closer look from the floor plan, what you can see is that in fact this particular room you can easily do up to a queen or even a king size bed, and you do have a space to do up even a study corner and a wardrobe area as well. Okay, so let's move on to the second common bedroom. So as for the flooring wise throughout the common bedroom and the master bedroom, flooring wise will be 900mm by 150mm timber look-alike porcelain. So in fact it's laid down really nice right here. So for this second common bedroom, what you can see is that you can easily do up to a single size bed for your little one, and still have a plentiful of a space within the common bedroom to put up a study area or even a play area right here as well. So even by putting in bookshelves and a chest of drawers right here, still have a lot of walking and playing area within the room itself. Lastly and finally, let's retreat to the master bedroom after a long day from work. So for this particular room, it has already been split into 2 parts. So one part of there will be for your sleeping area, and then this part itself you can actually see is an L-shaped wardrobe space that accompanies with a dressing area. So in fact right over here you can't really see a lot of wires, being is that most of the socket and plugs are in fact right over here. So you can easily just put in all your hair dryer and all or whatever curler, just to place it in a neat and tidy area. Okay, so let's move on over to this L-shaped, very nicely done wardrobe space. So of course it's important to have it because one side, each side, you can have it for him or for her. So in fact, if you are thinking, how about this middle portion here? Who's going to occupy it? Okay, so let me just show you, which is a very brilliant design by the owner. So the last wardrobe space right here is in fact located just here. Okay, so of course let's move on over to this sleeping area. Okay, so you can see right here is that you can easily do up to a king size bed and still have a tons of a walking space within the entire master bedroom. So bathroom wise, located just right beside here, which is a very nice bathroom, I have to tell you. Okay, so dark color theme right here, anti-slip floorings, wall tiles has already been all nicely installed. And I have to emphasize one very important thing is that the flushing system is in fact by Gabrick, which is a very high-end flushing system. So if you're doing any small big business, you can just press here. Very nice to use, definitely one. Okay, so let's move over here. So sink wise has already been nicely done up, countertop, and you do have a lot of plentiful space for you to put in, example, your toilet paper and all. And so that's it for the home tour. So if you're out in the Bukit Panjang area looking for a 5-room flat, tastefully renovated, located on the high floor, and comes with a tennis court, so feel free to contact us at the Real Estate Experience, always ready to show you around.